Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Rene Boxyoung with you. Salute from the South. One love. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, etc., etc. I want to share some information with you. This is in a video on by WPXI TV News Pittsburgh. It's like a somewhat of an update concerning the killer, heartless, narcissistic, sociopathic killer. I'm using those titles for a reason. Derek Chauvin. Okay, so this comes, this clip. I want to share it with you. Link in the description. Go ahead and check it out. From this newscast, they interviewed a former FBI assistant director. His name is Tom Fuentes, and he says that this is a classic extreme. This case, comes from, was this murder was a person who prohibited. I'm not quoting, but I'm kind of paraphrasing here. Classic extreme narcissism. That's what this former FBI assistant director Tom Fuentes said. Along those words. And he said that this case, what Derek Chauvin prohibited, it got to the heart of sociopathology. This is deep, you guys. This is not just some guy, some angry cop, this guy has psychological issues, man. I mean, now here, if we go to the definitions, you go to sociopath, former FBI assistant director Tom Fuentes said that this is the heart of sociopathology. A sociopath is a person with a psychopathic personality whose behavior is antisocial, often criminal, and who lacks a sense of moral responsibility or social conscience. He also used the term narcissism. What's narcissism? It's an inordinate fascination with oneself, excessive self-love, vanity. I mean, we're talking about a guy who's psycho, man. I mean, now I hope that I've said it before and I keep saying it. I think this man deserves a death sentence. Okay, he deserves capital punishment. Okay, that's my personal opinion. He deserves to go to death row and get executed by the state. You call me extreme, call me whatever you want. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, out of coherence, out of logic, out of justice. Okay. Again, guys, I said this, shouts out to my brother Curtis Anderson. We had a great live show concerning this case, concerning Mr. George Floyd. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Condolences to his family. Prayers up for his family, man. And, I talked about it. I said in that show, sorry about that in the show, man. My microphone was kind of low, and I kind of solved the issue there. But in that show, go check it out. It's in my channel. I said that he deserves a death sentence, man. I'm going to keep saying it, man. This man slowly tortured Mr. George Floyd. It was torture. I mean, it wasn't a quick kill. It was a torture while looking and beholding his victim, Mr. George Floyd. The life getting sucked out of him. He was looking at him, staring at him. I mean, I don't want to get back to that right now, to those details, but, we got to consider that, that. So this man is narcissistic. This man is a sociopathic person, all right? Now, let me get back to what I was saying. I think he deserves a death sentence, okay? And this is coming from a former FBI assistant director. He is describing these characteristics of this man, these psychological issues that Derek Chauvin has, okay? Now, I personally hope that they don't plea that this man in this case, in this trial, in this Derek Chauvin, he's getting charged for second-degree murder. It should be up to first degree. All right, but anyways, he better not come out with some kind of insanity plea, psychologically incompetent, because people do that. Some suspects do that in murder cases, and they get away. They get lower sentences or what have you. I really don't think that's going to work out in this case. It better not. I hope not. Now, let me get back to this. Now, in this news report, okay, WPXI TV, link in the description. Again, I say. So Tom Fuentes said that this guy has no regard for anybody else, doesn't care about anybody but themselves. People like that. And in this report, they said that 7% of the general population of people, general population, citizens, common citizens, have some form of sociopathic behavior, 7%. And 40%, watch this, 40% of police applicants who apply for the police force to be cops, 40% exhibit sociopathic behavior. So that's a big problem. One of the reasons, now I'm understanding this more, you see, now why do we think that we see so much police brutality? Because a lot of these cops that are out in the field, they shouldn't even be cops. They have, a lot of them, okay, 40% of police applicants, now it doesn't mean that they're all, hired, but 40% of police applicants exhibit sociopathic behavior. All right, so that must be a reason. That must be part of a reason, at least, to of why we see so much police brutality. So man, it is what it is. I just want to share this with you. Interesting stuff. Check it out. Link in the description. Okay, check out this guy, Tom Fuentes, former FBI assistant director. He knows what he's talking about. He's an expert in these things, in law enforcement and things like that. So I mean, check it out, man. But I repeat, think that this man, Derek Chauvin, this psychopathic, sociopathic, narcissistic killer should get the death sentence. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Again, condolences to his family. Prayers up for his whole family, you guys. Let's pray for justice, guys. RENE Box Young, thanks so much for listening, guys. Peace out, fam.